Well, God's blessings to you this weekend, my brothers and sisters in Christ here at Grace. Today, I have the privilege of introducing you to our newest staff member and our 7th grade teacher here at Grace. We have been really blessed that we have had a couple of our teachers who have really stepped up during this time where we didn't have a 7th grade teacher. And so we do want to say thank you to Amanda Schneider and to Cheryl Eggold for all their extra hard work, along with all the teaching staff during this vacancy period in 7th grade. But we are blessed to have on staff now Dot Rasmussen, and today I want to introduce you to her and allow you a chance to get to know her a little bit. So, Dot, would you just tell us a little bit about yourself, family, background, and just share a little bit about who you are with God's people at Grace?
Sure. I am married with 3 adult children. So my oldest 2 children are also married. One lives in Rockville, Maryland, and one is in Milwaukee as a medical student. And then my youngest is studying to be a teacher at Lawrence University in Appleton. And I have a history degree from the University of Wisconsin, and I taught social studies in Menominee Falls at the public school several years ago. In between teaching gigs, I worked for Junior Achievement and the Down Syndrome Association of Wisconsin, as well as volunteered a lot at my children's schools.
There you go. God's had you on quite a journey then, and what a blessing that is. All those experiences, right?
Yes, yes.
Good. So tell me then, as you're coming in, being our 7th grade homeroom teacher and social studies and whatnot, tell me, what is it that you love about just teaching in general?
I love the energy of young people, their inherent kindness, their love of learning, and their joy of life. They lift me up just being around them, and every day is really just a pleasure to be with them.
Yeah, awesome. And since you're teaching social studies and history and all of that, tell me, what is it you love about social studies and history? Is there a favorite time period, a favorite topic? What is it about social studies and history?
Yeah, so my dad was a huge history buff, and both my parents were from Poland, and so World War II was really important to my dad, but he loved all cultures. He got to travel a lot, so I've been to the Mayan ruins, I've been to Rome, and Pompeii, and Athens. So initially my favorite time period was ancient Greece. And then when I taught American history, and I became really fascinated by the American Revolution. But really every time period I love. Everything is fascinating to me, and I think that the key is to make social studies and history relevant to students by pointing out similarities to things that are going on right now in their own lives. So if we're learning about the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, there is a volcano erupting right now in Hawaii, and they thought that was a pretty cool thing, like, ooh, that's going on.
That's pretty awesome.
I try to link it for them and make it relevant.
Cool. Awesome. Last question, and that is this. I know students don't always believe this, but believe it or not, we actually have lives outside of teaching or pastoring and things like that. So what do you like to do outside of that? I mean, obviously travel, but are there other things that you're passionate about that you love to do outside of teaching?
Yes, so I'm a trivia fanatic and a word game fanatic, so any kind of word puzzle, crossword puzzle, I love doing puzzles. I also am an avid reader, and then we have a little cottage in Door County, so I love to hike in Door County with our 2 dogs.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks for spending some time with us today, and God's people, I would love for you to, when you see Dot around, introduce yourself, welcome her to Grace. We're very blessed to have her on our team here at Grace as she serves our students and our families in our school ministry, and especially seventh grade homeroom teacher and teaching our junior high and social studies, history, and all things related to that. So what a great blessing. God's blessings with you this weekend, and you are all in our prayers. Take care.